fuck this up.
I don't like your language.
Well, let me sit down. Maybe you'll hear me a little better and understand my fucking language.
Hello.
Hi.
We're here. This is the Digression. Live. Kind of.
We're not live.
Kind of. Right now we're live.
We're
It's
actually,
relative.
Okay, technically we're live, but
I have my old school shirt on.
yeah.
It's kind of cool.
He's got his old school shirt on.
I'm an Atari guy, though. I played on the Atari computer way back in the day.
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah.
played on an Atari 2600.
I
didn't want a medal. Okay.
Well, you
apparently want a medal.
You didn't deserve one.
You don't deserve one either.
I didn't ask for one.
Yeah.
You're just trying to give
He
me
wanted
one.
a fucking prize because he played on old school Atari. Good for you.
No, but I can actually
Good for
say
you.
old school Atari, like real old school Atari, not like 2600
Yeah.
stuff.
What was like the first thing you played a game on?
The VIC-20.
The Victor. I have no fucking idea what that is.
VIC-20 was an old Commodore. Now let me think about that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the VIC-20.
What game was it?
I'm sorry, no, it was not the VIC-20. It was the Osborn. The Osborn was the actual first portable computer. It weighed 70 fucking pounds.
70 fucking.
It was
That's
like,
how they marketed it.
Do you remember? Yeah, it was like the size of the Mac Tower.
Like
right?
the old Mac Towers, not the
old Mac Tower,
not the battery,
not the trash can.
The trash can, yeah.
Duracell, bum bum bum. No, but it would had this. The keyboard was the cover for the face, and it would flip down, and then you had two 5 1/4-inch disk drives, and you had a little 5-inch screen or a 4-inch screen.
Gotcha.
And it was all text, and so the first game I played on there was Text Adventure. I believe it was called
Zork. No, that came late.
Rocka 2. It was like Zork. It was basically like Zork.
Okay.
It's like you're like in a jungle, and then you got to run north, east, south, or west, and then you get to this cliff face with these vines. You know, you say, all right, climb vines. And it's like, once in a while you'd make it. Usually the vines would snap, you'd break, and you'd die.
You have to type very specific things like pick up axe.
Yep.
If you didn't type it all properly, it would say
Yeah.
fuck you. Okay.
Yeah. Infocom. I played all the Infocom games too.
Infocom.
Yeah, it was the Osborn, and then VIC-20 I played with, and then that was interesting because they had a game on there called Adventure Land, I think it was called.
Adventureland. Okay.
But the text was all in color. So it was like you'd get to a place and it'd be like every letter was a different color.
Oh shit.
It's like, stop doing that. Just stop.
What poor colorblind people and cats and dogs.
Well, but I mean, it was still text. I mean, you could read it, so it was okay for the colorblind. But it kind of sucked that it was. I thought it got in the way of the game.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the first.
That's crazy.
The Osborns and the Vics. And
so Zork? I know you talked highly of Zork. What system did that come out on? When did you play that?
That came on Commodore, Atari, IBM, I believe. I think it was out for IBM as well.
Gotcha. So that was a little later then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the Infocom games came out in I had them in '85.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I was one.
I got my first computer, and that's when I got my first computer. My ex-wife got me a
losing count.
Got to keep in order. She got me an Atari 1200 XL with a tape drive.
Oh,
fucking
nice.
Tape drive. Had a little cassettes that you'd drop that in there, and you'd hit load, and then you'd go like pour a cement driveway, let it dry, and then you'd come back, and it would be loaded, and then you'd play it.
And the game would be like 5 minutes long.
No. They were sprites. You had sprites and little square. No, actually, I'm sorry. I'm going to upset the 8-bitters there.
Oh, fuck.
Because Commodore was the one that had the sprite-based graphics, whereas the Atari...
God, dude. I'm sorry I have to cut you off. But you're talking about in the day and age you were playing games, sprites were a new invention.
Yes.
That's fucking insane. Because, I mean, I was born in 84, so Nintendo was primarily... Nintendo and Atari I'd go back and forth on. So sprites were just, well, of course, that's how they do things.
That's just how they do things. Yeah.
That's oxygen.
It's crazy. I know.
Yeah.
It's crazy actually riding that little Oregon Trail of digital technology all the way to where we are today. You know, I mean, and you know, the thing is, think about it. In another 10, 15 years, we're going to be. I can't even imagine where we're going to be.
Yeah.
You know, from that standpoint.
I just saw an article about Oregon Trail and how everybody seemed to play it, and the reason everybody seemed to play it in my age was it was on all the schools' computers. It was in all the libraries' computers because that game was educational.
Yes.
That's what they deemed it as.
Yeah.
But we're just like, this is so fucking fun. So
yeah, and the thing is, everyone who put the game out, they're thinking that it's going to be educational. It's going to teach them about the Oregon Trail. But all it really taught kids is you're going to fucking die.
Yeah, and if you're poor, it's a lot harder.
Yeah, and if you don't plan right, you're going to fucking die horribly.
If you're a farmer from Iowa, it sucks. That's a tough fucking journey.
That is a tough. Yeah. Well, and
$300, I think you start with as a farmer from Iowa.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was real low. And then there's the banker from New York. You get a whole bunch of money.
Well, and the thing is, you got the ways you can just die. I mean, it's like you're just minding your own fucking
Malaria.
business. You're almost there. And like we were playing, they have a card game. They have the card game.
Yeah, I saw that. That's relatively new.
And we have it, and it's fucking hilarious to play. You got to play it with liquor. It's no other way to play the game, but other than playing with liquor.
Yeah.
And the thing is, 4 of us are playing, and all of us die except Kayla. Kayla gets within sight of.
Kayla's his daughter.
Was it Willamette, Oregon?
I wasn't.
Or is that where
wasn't here.
No. But in the game, you're going to. I don't know which.
Oh no! I know you got to cross the ford.
No. But once you get to Oregon, I think the city is like Willamette, Oregon, or something.
Apparently, the game wasn't that educational.
I don't know.
Neither of us remember.
But Kayla gets within sight. I mean, it's like literally a roll of the dice away, and she had broke an axle or a wheel or something like that, and it said if you go one round, and she didn't have an axle.
Yep.
And nobody has an axle to give you, and we're all dead.
Yeah.
So it's like she's like within sight of town. It's like the axle broke, and she dies. It's like I mean, imagine that in real life.
Yeah.
It's like she's on her wagon. She's almost there. Clunk. Oh shit! Town's like 100 yards away.
Yep.
I'm dead.
You know how to beat that game, like straight out, right? So when you're a farmer from Iowa, you spend all of your money on oxen and like wagon parts, right?
Right.
First day out, you hunt, you get all your meat. So you have all your food, because the hunting was easy in the game, right? You just shoot pretty much anything and kill it.
Right.
So you get as much meat as you can take. You keep doing that until you're loaded up, and then because you could set the pace for your wagon in that game. You could set it to like normal.
Yeah,
whatever.
grueling.
So grueling, you set that shit to a grueling pace, and you just go because you have a bunch of oxen. So if they die off, you just get another one.
You get another one.
And wagon wheels and shit, you got all that taken care of. That's how you get through it. There's your cheat code for all of you people still playing Oregon Trail.
Yeah, but you know what? If you don't have the card game, get the card game. It's fucking hilarious and it's awesome.
Yeah,
and we will play that.
Yeah,
yeah, it's a great game.
So Oregon Trail aside, what is new with you, old school Atari man, JP?
Well, we're in the new studio. I mean,
Yes.
we streamed from here last week, but it was just audio. But now it's like, now you can see it. Well, kind of.
And if you see us changing color, it's because the lights are literally changing color in here randomly.
Yeah, it's just because that works how my brain works.
That works how his brain works.
My brain's always changing colors and stuff.
Yeah. It's the whiskey he's drinking right now.
It's scotch.
Scotch, it's a whiskey, whatever.
It's
all the same thing, really.
We were talking earlier today, Brenda and I. You've seen our leather furniture.
Mm-hmm.
We have cats, and
too many.
No, pretty much most of the cats I've had in my day I've gotten declawed because that was the thing you did. Right nowadays, you don't do that anymore because
it's seen as bad. Yeah.
It's seen as bad, and I can appreciate that. I don't want to suffer cats, and actually, quite honestly, it was ignorance on my part. I didn't realize just how far up the knuckle they take it. Apparently, they take it up to the second knuckle, and cats can get arthritis, and it's kind of it's cruel and inhumane, right? But
it's not kind to your couch.
But on the same token, it's cruel and fucking inhumane the way they. You got to see my. I got holy leather. It's made for Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
It's got. I mean, everything. If it's leather, it's got holes in it, and it's. What do you do?
Yeah.
What do you do? Just cover it up with blankets. Great. I got a house with furniture covered up with blankets. I don't beat the cats because they don't fucking know. They're just like, oh, this feels so good.
Yeah, it feels so good on my claws.
Yeah. Oh. I mean, it's just like when we crack our knuckles or whatever.
Yeah.
That's how they crack their knuckles.
Yeah.
But so yeah, that's been. Oh, and last night Torin in bed with us, who has claws, and Torin stretches a lot in bed, and the nice thing about that is. I have got marks on my body because I'll be sleeping all of a sudden.
The cat beats him.
You're awake. Mm-hmm. You're awake because she just does both rear and front, just kind of like in the back. It's like, oh, you motherfucker.
Oh, that's not good.
What do you do?
Yeah.
You damn you for not speaking English.
No, you just be like, you're a cat. Get out of bed. You
no.
just grab him and you put him somewhere else.
No, I like it when she snuggles with me. I'm a little bitch that way. I like my cat. You know I like my cats.
You know, they ruin your furniture. They do what they want. They shit and piss.
They are assholes.
They're fucking terrible. They're an awful animal.
I saw the. Did you see my Instagram stuff that I put up with the walking cats this week?
I don't. Anything with a cat in it, I'd ignore.
Whatever.
Yeah.
But I put up these videos that just make me swallow my fucking tongue every time I see them.
I'm glad you finished that sentence with tongue.
Well, it's very important to finish sentences of that caliber.
Yes, it does. Yeah.
But you know, the thing is, I put up in one of the comments I put up there was like, I don't think this is funny because they're walking on their hind legs. No, wait, what? I said something along those lines.
Fuck, this is fucking hilarious. I'm so glad you remember what you said yesterday about a fucking cat on hind goddamn legs.
No, what did I say? I said it's not funny because they're walking on their hind. No, it's not funny because they're mocking humans. It's just funny because if they could, I've lost my I forgot what I said. I didn't say it. I wrote it down. That's why.
Scotch.
Fucking
drinking. That's his problem.
Let me reload this.
Yeah. So you've got a book apparently in front of you?
I've been taking notes.
You've been taking notes.
Yes. Well, I write down stuff I hear or say.
That's good.
Sometimes I write down things I say. Like this morning, Brenda and I were talking. She was eating something. I love you, baby. She was eating something, and well, she had a little on her chin.
Mm-hmm.
And it happens sometimes. But I said to her, you know, you're so messy. If you had a feeding tube, you'd probably still get some on your face.
You said that when I was here tonight. You used that twice in one day.
I was prepping you.
For surgery?
Ouch. Yes. We're taking the prostate out.
Oh.
Ouch.
Well, just wiggle around in there a little bit first. Sure you'll find some shit in there.
Just a little. Oh, no pun.
Yeah.
So what's new with you?
Let's see. Not too much. I am finally editing our bit.
Yes, we have a bit coming out here pretty quick.
Well, let's go quick.
Well, at least you discovered some stuff today.
Yeah, I finally learned how to use multi-cameras in Premiere. That's fun. Get more stuff set up for the stream.
Years ago, for Premiere, they had an app. It was called it was a multicam. I think it was called Multicam. You bought it. It was a third-party plugin for Premiere.
Oh, really? It wasn't just built into the product. Oh, so, and over time they absorbed that crap.
I think they may have purchased it.
I don't know, but it's a hell of a lot easier now to edit because we had 3 different cameras. That's 1, 2, 3, and
gotta do it right.
Yeah, so we got 3 different camera angles, and this is the first time we're kind of doing something like that. Besides this podcast with 2 different camera angles.
Yes, we wanted you to be able to see just how awesome we are.
I also bought a Nintendo Power Pack, is what it's called. It's this guy makes them. It's a Nintendo cartridge, fits into a normal Nintendo, but you can program to make your own games on it or load Nintendo games on it in general. Do save states and shit like that. So if you want to work on something in a game, you can just save it at a certain point. Yeah, kind of cool tech. I'm probably going to open the thing up and see how it works.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah. So that's it for me. What's new in the world? You have all these things written down and all these things you want to talk about.
Spicer and Hitler.
Spicer and Hitler.
Spicer Hitler, yeah, because Hitler never used chemical weapons.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you're Press 101, so I'm going to be in the Press 101, don't compare anything to Hitler.
No.
That's probably number 1.
Unless for a fact you know and everybody else knows it is worse than Hitler.
I don't think you can ever say that. That was weird. What was that?
I think that was a motorcycle somewhere.
Oh, there was a motorcycle somewhere. Well, there's a motorcycle somewhere, right?
Well, everything's somewhere.
But not all things are here. And then just
some things are.
So Spicer's nuts as usual, and they're having trouble covering this one up.
Stupid cat videos like this aren't funny because a cat is mocking a human. It's funny because it's something a cat would do.
I'm so glad we got to the bottom of the fucking cat video.
We had this time together.
I'm glad we got the camera so you can see the fucking pain. This is pain right here because I got to listen to this cat shit all the time.
Cat shit doesn't make any noise.
Cat shit. Cat shit. What about the cats? The cats did this today. The cat scratched my life
today. I'm
a
cat person. I like cats.
Yeah. Yeah, I can tell.
Cats. I like cats.
Yep, he just loves cats.
I just love cats. They're kitty.
Yeah, just random cat videos and cat this and cat that. You got to take a break eventually.
You know,
too much of anything is
speaking about there in the world,
good.
you know, because news is boring and stupid right now, kind of.
Not
except for United.
Not for United. Yeah, I was gonna say Fight Club. Welcome to the Fight Club.
What happens on the plane stays on the plane. Yeah. No, but Louis C.K. was on Saturday Night Live this last weekend.
Oh God, that was awesome.
That was probably some of the funniest Louis C.K. I've ever seen, because he'll usually put himself out there.
Yeah.
To a degree.
He's not afraid to talk about anything.
Right, but he never went as far as he did, because he's probably one of the first comedians I've heard joke about pedophilia.
Yeah.
And because pedophilia, let's face it, isn't really that funny.
No. But
unless Louis C.K.'s talking about it.
Yeah, honestly, he's looking at it in an honest way.
Oh, yeah.
And just telling you, he was basically comparing
a Mounds bar.
How
delicious
his love for his Mounds bar
must be how good children taste to a pedophile.
Yeah, that's how he did this live on NBC, and he even mentioned at the end, he's like, "You guys laugh. This is probably my last time hosting this show."
Lorne Michaels had to be losing his shit backstage,
but he was fair about it. That's the weird part. Like it was an honest look at. He decided, all right, let's get into the head of a
and because he said no,
child
no,
molester
to them,
or something.
it's that good to them.
Yeah, like because he's like, well, this Mounds bar, I love this. I love this thing. I can unwrap and I can eat it. And, you know, I can't even do other things when I'm eating a Mounds bar. I just have to focus on the Mounds bar. And when I'm done, there's like no risk that I'm going to prison.
And if somebody comes up to me and says, if you eat another one, you're going to go to prison forever and everyone's going to hate you, I'm not going to eat another one.
Yeah, I'm not going to eat another Mounds bar. So he's like, but the pedophiliacs, I mean, they must...
It
must be really good.
Must be just so good.
Yeah, it was just so tough.
It was awkwardly awesome.
The crowd was laughing their ass off at it, though.
And the thing is, and the mildly racist thing.
Oh yeah.
Another thing, he was spot on, because I don't give a fuck who you are. Everybody, and Aaron can attest to this.
Yeah.
I firmly believe that everybody is racist to some degree.
So listen to how he did it, and you're absolutely right. He had a doctor come in, and the doctor happened to be Asian or Indian,
and he just goes,
like from India, and he said, "Yeah, that's good. I like that.
More of that.
More of that." So I mean, racism and stereotypes can be good.
Good thing, but what was the other thing he said? So if I go into a pizza parlor and it's ran by 4 black women, I'm going to go,
Yeah,
because you would. I don't care who. I don't care if you're Italian, Asian, Chinese. If you see a certain ethnic group doing something completely 180 off of their what their ethnic group would usually do, you're gonna go, So that's not really racist.
Yeah, it's just kind of funny how he says it.
Yeah, but he nailed it, because everyone has some form of racism or xenophobia in them. They just do. Because
absolutely.
We're always going to notice something that's different, or something that, I almost said doesn't belong, but that's not what I mean.
Uh-oh.
Well, no. It's like you said, when you have
he is bald.
If you see an Asian guy running an Italian restaurant.
Yeah.
Let's go to McDonald's.
Well, no. You still fucking eat there, you racist. You still have a pause moment where you're like, that's interesting.
That's interesting.
That is an interesting thing.
You'd expect it to be ran by Italians because they make Italian food.
I'm glad you said Italian. You didn't say Italian.
Or Itais.
Yeah. Italians. They're from Italy.
Idle. It's very idle there.
Yeah.
No, but that was just Louis C.K. That was it. That was probably one of the funniest monologues I think I've ever seen. And I think they'd have him back. Because the thing is,
he's funny. Yeah.
I haven't seen any internet backlash.
No.
Like
none.
United has seen.
Yeah, boy, that stock's dropping fast.
What the hell is up with the CEO? It takes 3 emails before he can actually say, okay, hey, we were dicks.
Yeah, he was not apologizing at all. It was such a forced
bullshit
apology.
Not till the third, I think the third letter that came out, and he's like, this was a horrible thing to happen, and we're going to...
No, he's sorry he's losing money in stock. That's what he's sorry about.
Well, I'm wondering if he might not be losing more than that in the long run, because
you have to get rid of him.
You gave United a black eye, Mr. CEO dude.
And they
You
gave.
fucked up, stepped in your dick, flat as a pancake.
So what's going to cost more, their stock, or how much they're going to have to pay that dude that they?
Oh, that dude is.
Lawyers are flocking around him like flies
he doesn't
on
have
shit.
to. He doesn't have to worry about money ever again.
Yep.
You know, I mean, and he won't even have to see the inside of a courtroom.
Yeah.
You know,
the settlement will be so huge for him.
We backed the truck up. Bob, grab that shovel. We're just gonna shovel this in the house for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Shoveling that money.
Yep. Cash money.
And you know what? I would not be surprised to see some side lawsuits from other people who were on the plane.
Absolutely.
Who suffered emotional damage.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised at all.
I had to watch those videos so many times. I suffered emotional damage. I should be able to sue United.
I watched you watching that video.
Yeah.
I need. We're going to be rich.
We should difficult.
Kind of make some room in the garage for them to back in.
But honestly, so
what the fuck were they thinking?
What are you doing? First of all, they overbook these flights all the time, and then when they have United employees who need seats on the plane to get to another plane in another city, they just start
chucking passengers off.
They offer vouchers first, right? But
no,
it's $800 voucher. If people say no and there are no volunteers, you have to just keep upping the money until you find somebody.
Yeah,
you
because
can't just fucking
when you
people.
read, they have the ability to do that, and they also have the ability to tell people they have to get off the plane, and I guess that's in the fine print of your ticket.
It's so ridiculous.
Which I wonder if that fine print's going to change anytime soon.
Well, I don't think United's going to have as much business anymore.
Well,
you're going to get some cheap ass tickets on United. That's all I know.
I'm wondering if
Fly United, cheap as shit.
Yeah, Fry United is more like it.
I saw somebody on Twitter. They wrote, to the one person who got the seat of that guy. He's the only person saying, "God, United support is the best fucking support on the earth."
Well, the person who got the seat was an employee.
Yeah, imagine that. Oh, that poor employee walks on the plane.
How'd you like to be that employee?
Oh my God, there's the story they need to tell right there.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you want to talk about. That's a bad place.
Everyone's
you know what?
Looking at
I'm gonna drive to Detroit or wherever the hell they were going. Yeah, I just
crazy, man. They chucked that guy and his face hit the armrest, and he started bleeding.
But here's what killed me about that. It was the fact that one person said, "We have to pull him off the plane." Somebody else agreed with him.
Yeah.
Somebody else said, "Yes, let's get security." Security said, "Okay, I'll do it." And they got so you get these people, this group mentality, agreeing that this is a good idea. That's like the what was it, about 10, 15 years ago? The girl working at a fast food restaurant, the manager got a call and it was a prank, but they said that this girl had stolen money out of the till, and they needed her to. So they have her in the office, and while whoever's on the phone is telling them to strip search her, take all of her clothes off, cavity search. I mean, it was all this serious. This happened.
Shit.
Yeah, and it was a big lawsuit, big news thing.
Yeah.
I could have some of the facts wrong, but pretty much it was a fucked up deal.
Wow. I hope people went to jail for that.
It turned out to be a prank.
Oh, great.
I don't know if anyone went to jail, but I know some money changed hands.
Yeah.
Big time.
Oh, I bet. Somebody's got to get paid out for that.
Stupid. You know, I was somewhere today.
You were somewhere today.
I was at a restaurant.
Okay.
I'm not going to mention the restaurant.
Ah.
But I was having lunch, and there was a redheaded individual there. And I'm not going to say if they were male and female, but their name was Amber.
They're called Red Americans. That's not nice.
No.
Redhead is their word.
But whenever I see a redhead named Amber, I just think these parents had zero imagination. It's like, God, Ted, what should we name the baby? I don't know, Mary. Oh, look, it's got red hair. Let's call her Amber.
And they both looked at each other.
Aww. But then...
we did the bare minimum.
But all of that bare minimum, unimaginative upbringing led to my fucking meal getting messed up today.
Ooh.
Because this person who looks like they worked there forever, she looks like she's been in the trenches, and she couldn't figure out how to add a malt to a meal that had a drink. It just kept throwing her. And then Ollie came over. No, Raleigh. Rollie. R-O-L-L-I-E.
Okay.
Right there.
Raleigh.
Right. Now, if your name is Raleigh, I'm sorry for what I'm about to say.
Oh shit.
No, should I back off?
No.
Should I back off?
No, go after Raleigh.
Go
You've already gone after all redheads. Let's go after Raleigh too.
But it was just so cliched that Amber's struggling on the cash register and Raleigh comes over. And Raleigh looked like he was just 2 bongs short of a weekend. You know?
Yes, I mean, he's having a good time, huh? Okay.
And then next thing you know, this Hispanic lady came over and she just rattled it up. Bam.
Got it.
Got my food. But it was just like, you don't look like you're new.
So are you going to wrap the story around into telling me that because she's named Amber, her parents are obviously idiots, that they raised her as an idiot, and that's why she's an idiot?
I'm saying that there probably could have been better parenting.
Ooh. Okay.
Maybe instead of phoning it in or writing the note on a piece of paper and making that into a paper airplane and throwing it in. Something.
So let's say I'm married. My last name is Hunt. Okay. And I have a child and I name him Michael.
You're awesome. Then.
That's awesome.
That's
so that's
awesome.
different, but that also writes itself.
Right. That writes itself, but you're thinking. You're like, I'm going to fuck this kid up.
Well, that kid is going to have to be tough because that kid's going to get a lot of shit.
Well, we do know a guy named Kimberly.
Yes, that's true. We do.
His parents wanted a girl, but they had a boy. Named him Kimberly. Dicks.
Yeah, that sucks.
That's a dick move.
So, obviously, you shorten that up. But
yeah, you shorten that up. But still, it's like, Mom. Why couldn't you just name me Sue?
Yeah.
Let's just be blatant about it.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Then you could say it's a Johnny Cash thing, but it doesn't really...
That sucks.
It doesn't weigh well.
Yeah.
I mean, I was named after both my grandparents. One was a dick, one not so much. But I did okay.
That's your name, John. It's a very biblical name.
Yeah,
John.
I wasn't. But you're named after the biblical Aaron.
I do have a biblical name. That is correct.
Yeah. Got any golden calves hanging out?
No, but I speak for people. That's what Aaron did in the Bible. He spoke for Moses, I believe.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
And then when Moses was off being busy, doing the shit.
Mm-hmm. Who was left to clean up the house? Aaron was. Who was left to take care of all the stuff? Aaron was.
Yeah,
okay?
but what did Aaron do?
God, Moses.
It's like,
Such an
Moses
asshole.
is taking so long. Let's make another god.
Yeah.
Let's make a cow.
A cow god.
Let's make a baby cow.
Well, burgers are good. Steaks are good. I didn't do anything wrong. Okay.
Right.
Why do Aarons get such a bad rap?
So obviously,
let me tell you something.
Not Hindu.
Let me tell you something. The name Aaron sucks, and here's why.
Why?
It's not because my parents gave me the name Aaron. That's cool. I'm fine with that. It's got double ARON. What does that do?
You're at the
Puts
top
me at
of
the
the
top
list
of the
every
fucking
time.
phone list on everybody's phone. So when they butt dial, who gets butt dialed? The first
always
fucking
gets
guy on the
butt
list. So guess what, people? I get butt dialed all the fucking time from people.
That is actually pretty goddamn hilarious.
It's not. It's terrible. It's fucking terrible.
Well, what you're telling me is you just hang out with people who are too stupid to learn how to lock their phones.
You know some of these people.
I know, and they're pretty stupid people. Not all of them. Not all of you.
Yeah.
And we're not going to tell you who's stupid, and we're not going to tell you who's not. That's up to you to decide.
Well, apparently Amber, who works at a random restaurant, pretty stupid. But Raleigh, not so stupid.
I'm not going to say Amber's stupid. I'm just going to say she's not as smart as she could be.
Okay. Not living up to the potential of the name. No.
And eating a bit too much of the restaurant fare.
Okay. I'm gonna go with a fast food joint. Yeah. Okay. We won't get into the actual
fast
name.
food joint that hires slow people.
Ooh. That's a wrong word.
Was that too soon?
That's too many too many uses out of that one word. Their brains could go other places.
I don't think her brain goes a lot of places. Ollie's does.
Ollie or Raleigh? Raleigh.
And this Hispanic lady who chimed in and helped.
Hispanic
no.
Yeah.
She was big. And I'm not talking like she wasn't
like
out of shape. Yeah, she was like, you know that picture of the woman from 1940 said we can do it?
Yeah.
That kind of, but
it was during World War II, right?
Yeah,
when the
but this
women
was
were in
now.
the factories,
Yeah.
But this is now. So you didn't go to this fast food joint during World War II?
I don't think they had fast food joints in World War II.
McDonald's? Really?
No, I think
that
that was
in the
the 50s.
40s. Yeah, you're right.
50s.
Yeah.
They have a movie out on how that came about too. Michael Keaton, I think.
Oh yeah, what was it? Founder or something like that. Yeah,
Founder.
Well, you gotta love some Keaton, man. That guy's
like
hilarious.
Yeah. And he had a lull there for a while where he was like gone. Where's Michael Keaton?
Yeah, I didn't like him as Batman though. Was not a fan.
The first Batman, I was there.
You were there next to Bruce Wayne.
No, work with me. I was there. You had me. Everything's going good, right? And it's like, okay, it's cheesy Batman, but Jack Nicholson. You got Jack Nicholson doing the Joker, great, right? Yeah. So it's great. I'm working it. You have Kim Basinger, who isn't too hard on the eyes, and then
Prince music.
They're on. You had Prince, but then you had the first date, her and Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
And so they're back at the house after dinner, and she's on the stairwell. They're kind of walking down into one of the many living rooms he has, and she says, "So, do you think we'll fall in love? Do you think we'll be good together?" And it's like, that ripped me right out of the movie. Remember, I'm a writer.
Yeah.
Right? It's like timing. This is a first date. I mean, right away. I mean, Michael Keaton's got to be thinking, "You crazy bitch!" No.
Yeah.
No. In fact, Alfred.
Escort this crazy one out.
This psycho fucking.
Well, remember who directed it, so there you go.
Oh, that's Tim Burton.
Yeah, and he writes great scripts.
Actually, Tim Burton does do a pretty good job.
I can't stand him. How many times are we gonna get fucking candy cane trees and snow in black and white?
I'll give you that. He does do stuff over and over and over.
No, he makes some good stuff. It's just he
doesn't get outside the box too often.
Yeah, his art is his art in all of his movies. It's the same shit. Beetlejuice, Batman.
Yeah, but
Nightmare.
Helena Bonham Carter.
What?
Helena Bonham Carter. That's his wife.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Here we go again. Here we go. Okay, go. Was I 2 when she was
remember the movie
famous?
Fight Club?
Yeah.
She was the girl. The crazy chick who was in Fight Club.
She's with Tim Burton?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, she's also in Harry Potter.
Harry
in
Pothead,
Alice.
What?
Alice in Wonderland.
Oh. Who's Alice?
Through the Looking Glass.
Oh.
The Looking Glass.
Cheshire.
You know what? As a kid, man, the Cheshire Cat was always my favorite.
Really?
Yeah, because he could hide. He could just like hide, and all you'd see is a smile. And I always thought that I wanted to be able to do that. Because there were certain times in my fucking childhood when I just didn't want to be seen.
Yeah.
You know,
a dark past.
Yeah,
hide behind smoke. No, who's the smoking creature? Well, everything was on fire around you. Was it like a dragon or something? There was some smoking creature. It's been a long time since I've seen it. There was some creature that was smoking like a pipe or something.
Oh, yeah.
I just don't remember what the hell it was called.
The snail, the big. Yeah, he was smoking the.
He was either a lizard or some.
No, he was a centipede. I think he was a centipede.
There we go.
And he had the hookah pipe.
Yeah, there we go.
Baby.
I just remember.
And
like,
just by the look in his eyes, that was not tobacco.
Yeah, he was having a good time down the rabbit hole.
But I remember when I first saw the picture for Alice in Wonderland. They had a picture of Johnny Depp, just as the Mad Hatter. When they told me that was Johnny Depp, I about shit my pants because I could have swore it was Elijah Wood.
Oh, yeah.
Because it looked just like Elijah fucking Wood.
Yeah.
And
I didn't see that one. Did you see the one with Johnny Depp?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's in both of them.
Okay.
Are there 3?
Oh, wait a minute. I was thinking the cartoon and then the... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Now, I saw, when I was a kid, I got to see the actual movie Alice in Wonderland in the Grauman's Chinese Theater down in L.A. when I was in 6th grade.
Oh, wow.
That was actually pretty cool. It was quite the...
the animated one?
No, it's a live action. It was a live action one. I think it was...
wow.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I think it was made in Europe. Something like that. But
European?
But it was pretty cool. I mean, they did a pretty good job with the effects for the 70s.
That's cool.
Any good movies coming out?
God, I'm trying to think of...
We got a new Star Wars trailer coming up soon.
That's supposed to be today. That's supposed to drop today.
Really? We'll have to check that out when we're done.
Yeah, we'll have to see if
Have you noticed that they advertise for trailers now? So usually trailers were advertisements for movies, but now they have advertisements for trailers.
Well, when your movie's as big as Episode 8...
No, I know that, but I've noticed that they're putting up little teaser trailers here and there. Yeah. Here's a 20-second trailer for the trailer that's coming out in a month.
Hype. That's what it's all about, man. The marketing.
You know what? Quite honestly, I'm sick of hype. I'm sick of marketing.
Yeah.
I am. I'm done. Fucking done.
One trailer, You go and you see the movie, and you're good with that?
Well, this is why I don't have television as we know it.
I would be willing to bet the restaurant that Amber worked for had some sort of movie on those glasses.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. We should wrap this up. We're over our 30-hour mark. I looked at the clock beforehand because I'm a responsible human.
The last time we were doing this, you said we could go longer.
Yeah, if we put a bit after it. We're thinking about putting some sort of bit after these.
Moving forward.
So reading news headlines and making fun of them or something to, because 30-minute podcast, we kind of blast through that. So let us know on YouTube. If you want to hear less of us, just tell us to shut the fuck up.
If you want to hear more of us, tell us not to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Because I think we should do the double entendre again at some point.
Yeah, we had a bit we did a while ago, double entendres,
which is on the YouTube site.
News headlines. Yeah, you can check that out. It's on the YouTube there. Yeah.
Because I did see an awesome headline this week or last week. I think I sent it to you.
Yeah, you did. Crazy. I don't remember what it was.
Girlfriend trains squirrels to attack her ex-boyfriend.
There's some whiskey tango on the cover of that one.
I know, and even her picture, because she's cross-eyed and just smiling in this fiendish. Not that cross-eyed people are crazy or squirrel trainers.
She went on like an irresponsible meth binge right before the picture too.
You think?
I don't know. She's a little too heavy for meth.
Yeah, she's a little too heavy for meth.
So
holy shit, that just happened.
So this podcast is brought to you by
11 Meals Incorporated.
11.
Yeah,
11 Meals Incorporated.
Yep, they make 2 weeks worth of food for people.
2 weeks in 11 meals. There's 2 weeks worth of food.
Leftovers.
Oh, so the meals are big enough to.
Big enough, yeah, and then you just like save some of it.
Why don't they just call it 14 meals and just like split off the rest of it?
I think they were trying to be. No, that wouldn't be ironic. We learned that.
Oh, that would be.
That's not coincidental.
No.
That would be odd.
Let's just go with odd.
We'll go with odd.
Yeah.
All right, send us your questions, watch the video, like, comment, subscribe, and that way we don't hurt the children.
We're looking at you, children. People, have a good one.
We love you, man. See you, bye.